The MVP debate has reached its conclusion, and Matthew Stafford stands alone at the top. With 2 weeks remaining in the regular season, the numbers tell an undeniable story about who deserves this award. Stafford's projected final stats are staggering: 4,736 yards, 65.7% completions, 45 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and a passer rating of 112.1. Nobody in the league is touching those numbers. He has 17 more touchdowns than Drake Maye, with fewer interceptions. Comparing Trevor Lawrence to him is laughable, as Lawrence is poised to have double the interceptions and won't break 4,000 yards. This is quarterback dominance at a time when every other passer in the league has struggled. Stafford weathered the storm of defensive adjustments and put up throwback numbers to an era where 300-plus yards per game was common. In a down year for quarterbacks, Stafford elevated above everyone else. The Rams opened the season at plus 2,000 to win the Super Bowl, tied with Cincinnati and barely above Minnesota. 7 teams had better odds of hoisting the Lombardi. That speaks to how dynamic Stafford has been under center and how much he's lifted Los Angeles. They started the year with backup expectations and now stand as NFC favorites. Drake Maye's story is compelling. The Patriots went from 4 wins last season to clinching a playoff spot in Week 16. Maye leads the league in completion percentage at 70.9%, while also leading in yards per attempt at 8.7. His actual completion percentage exceeds his expected completion percentage by 8.2, the highest gap in the league. That means he's performing above expectations at an elite level. But here's the reality. Stafford has 15 more touchdowns, 3 fewer interceptions, and over 200 more passing yards than Maye. Maye accomplished his season against one of the softest schedules the NFL has seen in decades. Stafford dominated while facing the league's 3rd hardest schedule. That difference matters when evaluating true value. Trevor Lawrence turned Jacksonville into playoff contenders and became the first player in NFL history to throw 5 passing touchdowns, score 1 rushing touchdown, and eclipse 50 rushing yards in a single game. That's historic production. Josh Allen seemingly willed Buffalo back to the playoffs in a year where they looked mortal at times. These are legitimate MVP candidates with strong arguments. But when the dust settles, one man stands above the rest. Stafford isn't just having a great statistical season, he's doing it at age 37 after starting the year using an expensive wellness pod to fix his injured back. This could be his last best chance at MVP recognition, correcting for 2011 when he threw over 5,000 yards and 46 touchdowns but lost to Aaron Rodgers' nuclear season. MVP is always a quarterback award. That won't change, even in a down year. Maye and Lawrence will have their time in the future. Caleb Williams will enter next year's conversation, making it even more exhausting. But this season belongs to Matthew Stafford. The rising tide lifted the Rams' boats all year. From injury concerns in the preseason to becoming NFC favorites, Stafford transformed expectations through elite quarterbacking. His 45 touchdowns against 6 interceptions represent efficiency and explosiveness combined. His nearly 4,700 passing yards came while making every throw needed to win games. Maye looks like the league's next great young quarterback. Trevor Lawrence finally put it together for Jacksonville. Allen showed veteran leadership. These are wonderful storylines that deserve recognition. But storylines don't win MVP awards. Performance does. Dominance does. And nobody dominated this season like Matthew Stafford. He's your 2025 NFL Most Valuable Player.